Hello traders, you're welcome to this video. In this particular video, we are going to be talking about exhaustion gaps. Okay, so basically an exhaustion gap is a type of price gap. As we can see, I already displayed it on my chart. An exhaustion gap is a type of price gap that often occurs at the end of a strong price trend. Okay, it usually occurs at the end of a strong price trend, signaling that the current trend may be losing momentum and could soon reverse. It is usually accompanied by a significant increase in trading volume. Now let us just add volume to this our chart so we can see that. Okay. Um, let me just insert the volume indicator. Okay, all right. Now we can see that there was an increase in volume here. As we can see, you can see value 92,278. The previous one was 74,264. So you can see there was an increase in volume around here. Okay, the gaps are usually accompanied by a significant increase in trading volume, as we can observe here, right? And then apart from that, it usually indicates that the last group of traders, often emotional buyers or sellers, they jump into the market just before the trend exhausts itself. Okay, no, just like how we can see here. And this is usually obvious on the daily chart, the daily time frame. You can see this is the daily time frame. Okay, so right after price had ended for this particular day, the next day, sorry, opened at a lower price from where the previous day closed. That is what forms a gap. The open price of the next day for a sell, if it's a gap that was in the bearish direction, the open price is lower than the close price of the previous day. Usually the close of the previous day is where the open of the new day, the next day, begins. So as we can see, the day closed here, the next day opened here, the day closed here, the next day opened. So usually it's supposed to be like that, but then a gap occurs when the close price of the previous day and the open price are far apart. Okay, that's what forms a gap. All right, when the market opens significantly higher or lower. In this case, it is significantly lower than the previous trading session, creating a blank space, as we can see here, creating a blank space. I just want to click on rectangle. A blank space, right? Creating a blank space on the chart. Sometimes this can happen as a result of overnight news or earnings, earnings reports or shifts in market sentiment. These are some of the things that result in price gaps. Okay, and it usually occurs late in the trend, just like I already said. Now you can see that at the end of this bearish trend, this gap occurred as this bearish trend was coming to an end, because you see right after that, not long later, you can see a bullish trend began. Not long after this gap happened, you can see that a bullish trend recording higher highs and higher lows, you can see. Okay, so another thing is that you'll notice a large gap between the closing price of the previous day and the opening price, like I already mentioned. If you do not notice this large gap, then of course, as the name implies, it's a gap literally. So you're going to see a gap literally. Yes, and we already talked about the volume as well. So the gap combined with the volume here, you'll be sure that that is actually an exhaustion gap. Okay. Now, an exhaustion gap in an uptrend, it might indicate that buyers are running out of steam. Yeah, in an uptrend, if you see an exhaustion gap, it might show that buyers are running out of steam. But in a downtrend, just like we saw here, it shows that the sellers are running out of steam and there is a reversal imminent, just like how it eventually happened. The reversal eventually happened. Okay. Now, how do you identify gap? Well, it's very obvious. It's very obvious. When you see a gap, you're going to know that you have seen a gap. It's not hidden, right? It's not hidden. Now, we can see that another gap even formed here. We can see gap are very obvious to find. You can see we have another gap here. because the closing price, now this is a bullish gap. Okay, it's a bullish gap. We can see that the closing price, there's a significant difference from the closing price to the opening price of the next day, right? So we see there was a gap here, there was a gap here as well. So basically, that is how to identify an exhaustion gap. If you want to trade a gap, remember that gaps represent that for a gap in a bearish trend, it shows that the bears are losing steam. So you might want to look for an opportunity to sell. I mean to buy, yeah, because the sellers are getting tired. So you might want to look for an opportunity to buy. So you might want to make use of candlestick patterns. Once you get a confirmation, you can also use indicators, right? The volume indicator, you can use it, and you can also use indicators like the stochastics so that you can get an idea of overbought and oversold levels. So we can see that right after this bearish gap, we could have decided to maybe use an additional indicator for an entry signal. So right after this crossover happened, pointing in the upward direction, we would have considered entering somewhere around here. Okay, entry somewhere around here. They would have targeted the overbought region for our exit because we saw a gap forming here in the bullish direction. Okay, so after this gap form, we will now be looking for another opportunity to sell because we had already bought after this gap formed at this oversold level. Then we would have sold or exited our buy trade. We would have exited our buy trade at the overbought level, or maybe we can use support, or we can use resistance levels as well. And then after this bullish gap formed, we would have now start looking for sell opportunity, candlestick patterns, or any other thing that shows up. And then we can use indicators too for extra confirmation. The stochastics, for example, would have used, because this gap has formed already, we would have now used this overbought level as a signal that we can sell, and would have sold around here, and then when it entered oversold, we would have exited our sell trade. So just within the space from here to here, we would have both entered a successful buy and a successful sell, thanks to the gaps that occurred on these both sides. So basically, that is how the exhaustion gap works. Okay, make sure that you always observe good risk management and do not trade with an amount that you cannot afford to lose. Okay, so I hope you found this video insightful. Kindly like and subscribe for more trading insights. Cheers and happy trading.